What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Candela. This film is directed by Andrés Farías. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome. Hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome. Hit that like button as well as commenting below on a video to watch, including this one. So Candela is a story that takes place in the Dominican Republic. It's about three individuals, a high socialite young woman, a lieutenant who's very, very lonely, and a drag queen who intersects with each other. And because of a murder mystery, each individual character kind of gets involved and certain scenarios play out, and their lives start to kind of just head toward that wall that is that crash wall that will affect each single person throughout their entire lives. And so with that said, this is a movie that premiered at the Miami Film Festival, like the other films I've been talking about recently. And it's a film that just from the synopsis alone looked pretty interesting or sounded pretty interesting. I know nothing about the directors or the actors involved with this project, but the idea of just a hurricane and these intersecting individuals, I really like those types of stories because you may have one character here and then it interjects itself over here with another story, and then you have the three parts taking place, and that makes for, you know, a possible interesting storytelling effect. So getting a chance to see this movie, you know, taking it all in, I have to be fairly honest with my review. Not only did I not really like this film, but I have really no idea what was going on. The intersections with the characters intersecting with one another is really kind of poorly put together. And it's a movie with a lot of great ideas and a lot of great motivations, but just the story alone is very obtuse, very just outlandish, and some of the kind of ways the story plays out, I never really felt like I was on board with, to be fairly honest. I never felt like I had any connection with the high socialite woman character. I never feel like I had any kind of connection with the lonely detective. And the character that is the drag queen has the most interesting story, but it only takes place over like a 15 to 20 minute period because it's a 90-minute movie. And over the entire wrap of the story, you just don't have any comprehension of what exactly is going on. You know that there was a murder. You know the detective's on the case of it, but he's a corrupt detective. He's very lonely, so he sleeps with prostitutes. You know the high socialite is very bored and just will do anything for excitement. And in the end is, I think, a story about how our lives, when we connect with people, really can spiral out of control with one incident, or the idea of just like how one thing is a cause and causality effect, which is kind of what I think the story was doing, but I just don't overall think that the story really works on a lot of levels. I think the director, who's doing their first time effort, really tried really hard to really make an interesting story, but it really feels like a first time effort. It feels like a story that they had a lot of promise with, but just didn't know how to deliver on, you know, pen and paper as well as storytelling. And it has nothing to do with the simple fact that it's from the Dominican Republic, because I watched a couple other films this week that, you know, set in either, you know, Mexico or Dominican Republic or Cuba, and they're perfectly fine, and this just didn't work for me. It doesn't mean it's a bad film. It's very pretty to look at. It has a lot of great sounds and effects, and the cinematography is very well done and well shot. I just think the story is very very telling, I guess you could say. It's just not very well written. And I'm still interested to see what this director does later, because a first-time film doesn't really mean anything. The later films are when the telling of the director and how they progress is where it comes into effect. So right now, not a very good film, not a very good first outing for me personally, but I still think there is promise there with the way it's, you know, way it's directed in general. So, but overall, just not a big fan of Candela, but you know, some people out there might enjoy it. So if you like these types of films or you're intrigued, definitely give it a shot. You might enjoy it. So there you go. Anyways, that'll do it. That'll be my take on Candela. Thank you so much for watching. Comments below. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you think. If you're not, are you interested in still seeing it? All that good stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. And as always, if you like these videos, awesome. Hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.